Hey guys, welcome to Drop Time, the self-proclaimed #1 podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases. We're your hosts with the most.
This is Jamal.
This is Luis. Make sure to check us out on Twitter at @droptime_ and also on Instagram at _droptime.
All right, today is the end of the month. Today is February 28th. We have already made it now 2 months into the year 2021. It's amazing, Luis, huh? It's amazing that we've already gone through 2 months. It feels like the year just started yesterday.
It's quite amazing. Very, very quite amazing.
All right. And of course, yet again, we got another busy week. And take a wild guess who we're having a busy week from. Obviously, Nike. Nike is fueling everything in the market right now. But let's give you a quick rundown of what we'll see this upcoming week before we go into the breakdown of what we saw in the previous week. So, upcoming this week on Sunday the 28th, of course, like any other Sunday, we have nothing. And then on Monday, the 1st of March, we will see the Air Jordan 1 mid-grade school paint drips. And also same colorway in the Air Jordan 1 low, also grade school drop. We'll see the Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort in the Monarch colorway. And we'll see the Nike Air Force 1 low experimental pack. So there's going to be a pink colorway, like a sail cream colorway, and then a black colorway. And then on Tuesday the 2nd, we will see the Carpet Company by Nike Dunk High Royal Pulse drop on sneakers. And we will also, and that's the only drop on Tuesday. And then on Wednesday the 3rd, we'll see the women's Air Max 90 Valentine's Day. We'll see if it actually drops. Who the heck knows anymore? And then on Thursday the 4th, we'll see the Nike Dunk Low City Market. We'll also see the women's Air Jordan 1 mid Apricot Orange. We'll see the Supreme Nike SB Dunk Low in how many colorways is this? 4 colorways. In Mean Green, Barkroot Brown, Black, and Hyper Royal. And the last thing on Thursday we'll see is the Air Jordan 4 Golf in the white cement colorway. Then on Friday we'll see the Nike High Dark Curry. We'll also see the wider release of the Casablanca by New Balance 327. And then to end the week off, if we haven't had enough stuff already, we'll see the Air Jordan 1 High OG University Blue. We'll see the Clot by Nike Air Max 1 Kiss of Death have their wider release. And the last thing we'll see is the Air Jordan 1 Low Berlin Gray. So what a busy week. But before we go into all of that breakdown of what we see this upcoming week, let's give you a recap of what we saw in the previous week. So, Luis, if you want to kick it off for us.
That was quite a lot.
Yeah, it was, 3 minutes of just explaining what we're going to see dropping.
Basically, yeah. So on Sunday 21st, we didn't see anything. It was a good Sunday. Very relaxing Sunday, drink some Mai Tais or something like that. So on Monday the 22nd, we had the women's Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort Canyon Rust. This was only on Sneakers EU. Retailed $140, resale $220 to $250. This is a very interesting looking shoe, and that's all I got for that shoe. I don't know, the colors is just interesting, man. That's not really something, I don't know. I look at it and then I'm like, that's something I'd wear. Then I look at it again and I close my eyes. I'm like, I don't think I'd wear that. But then again, my eyes are closed.
That's one way to make a decision on something is just keep the eyes closed. Is it the shoe though, or is it the colorway?
Well, obviously it's not the shoe. It's the colorway and the fact that they don't make my size.
They don't make your size for the oh yeah, because women's. Oh
yeah, that's probably the reason I'm salty, because they don't make my size. But
if you close your eyes, you can see your size, can't you?
Yeah, dude. If I close my eyes, I can see like a lot. But that's it, man. Did you go for this, Jamal? Is this something that you were after?
No, I didn't see the point of paying the fees to reship it. I kind of passed on these. I'll just wait for them to drop in the US, considering this is in Europe. I mean, Canyon Rust, they're putting on a lot of different Jordans. They have it on a low, on a mid, and then obviously on these. It's a good colorway. I will give Nike credit, as we will go into we'll go in more in depth on the Yeezys we saw drop this last week. I will give Nike credit that at least they're not just throwing the same thing at us constantly. Unlike Yeezy. I mean, I feel like Yeezy's throwing the same thing constantly at us. We'll go into it more, but I at least appreciate Nike is actually trying different stuff. They're not just giving you the same thing over and over.
Yeah, but that was it for Monday. Quite the relaxing day. So I had a lot of time to do more things in a day. maybe like golfing. So that was it for Monday. Jamal, what happened on Tuesday? What
So
give us a
on
411?
Yeah, so on Tuesday the 23rd, we saw this was a weird day. So as we all know by now, the 23rd is the LeBron Watch day of the month. Each month, if you guys don't know about LeBron Watch, it's going to be a new LeBron is going to drop on the 23rd of every single month. This month was supposed to be the LeBron 7 Dodgers, which it was. It wasn't. It's not that they didn't do it, but it was weird how they did it. So what they ended up doing is they dropped the LeBron 7 Dodgers in Europe. Retail on them 200. Resale is actually very nice, sitting at 270 to 320. But the strange thing, which Luis is going to break down in the next one, the strange thing is they did not drop them in the US. I've never seen them change up LeBron Watch over the regions, but whatever reason they did that this time. What was the one that we saw drop in the US, Luis?
So in the US, we saw the Nike LeBron 18 Majestic Ferocity. I don't know. It was a weird situation. Like Jamal said, we didn't get the 7s, the Dodgers. It just doesn't make any sense. We just got the 18th.
Yeah, and they're, I mean, in my opinion, they're ugly. I don't know about
They're
other people. By all means, if you like the colorway, by all means. I don't really care for this colorway.
they're definitely something else. They retail for $200, approximate resale 210 to 250, which depending where you live at, basically tax.
Exactly. That's what it's like. Why'd they have to screw us over and not give us the Dodgers that actually have some nice money to be made, and they give us these 18s instead? I don't know what's up with that, Nike.
I don't know. That's an interesting situation in itself right there. But that's it for Tuesday. Very interesting Tuesday. On Wednesday, the 24th, we had nothing released. A really good day to just relax, because then Thursday when things got a little kind of crazy. So what happened on Thursday, Jamal?
So on Thursday, we finally saw the Nike High Vasquez drop in the US, or I guess more of it drop. I don't know. Everything is so spread out. It's you'll see a shoe drop over like the course of a year, and it's still the same shoe. Retail 120 on these. Resale right now is sitting at 160, 300. So definitely good profit on these. Congrats to anybody that gone from it. It wasn't many sites that dropped on the 25th. It was pretty limited. So congrats if you were able to secure one. I personally went for them. It's not necessarily that I got them. I didn't get a pair. I don't know about you, Luis. Did you get a pair? Did you even go for these, or did you go for anything this week? I guess I should just prompt myself in the beginning. Did you go for anything?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so I'll ask you about these. Did you go for these?
No.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, that's that. We also saw the women's Nike Dunk High. Wait. The heck did I copy? No, we saw the Nike Dunk High football gray. That's what we saw drop. So similar to the Vasquez, there was some places that dropped before, and then just random other ones decided, hey, I don't want to drop. I'll drop later. One of those was sneakers. So they dropped on sneakers. Pretty much only sneakers. That was pretty much the only place to actually try to get them. Retail 130. Resale right now saying 150 to 200. So pretty much the same with the Vasquez. At the end of the day, I don't even know if I've copped a dunk yet. Still looking for my first dunk to cop. It wasn't this one. We also saw more dunks. We saw the women's Nike Dunk Low College Navy. It's a very nice one. Retail is 100. Not sure what happened to my resale. Resale is sitting about 200 to 300. Of course, some sizes going for more. It's a good colorway, solid, easy to wear. Mass public is gonna like it because it's a very somewhat generic colorway. It's a low. Just cop it. They're all good. All lows are good.
On Friday, we had nothing. Quite the relaxing Friday. Friday could have took advantage of just having no releases. Gone golfing. I know Jamal didn't go. That's a different topic for a different podcast. On Saturday, the 27th, we finally saw the Claw Nike Air Max 1 Kiss of Death release. This was a raffle on Juice. So Juice had a pickup raffle.
No, they had global. I thought.
No, it's a global, but they also had a raffle locally at Juice locations.
Oh, I see.
And yeah, they had raffle locally in Juice locations in Asia. So if, I believe first was the Hong Kong release, so you could have gone and picked it up in Hong Kong, and then they did the US. Well, I guess you could say the global release for all stores, which unfortunately I didn't get it. I was very hurt. I didn't get them, but Luckily, later in the month they might release. We might see them again on the 6th. That's something that's kind of a tentative release. So far, we put it on the next, well, I guess, yeah, next week's release on the 6th. But let's see what happens. Did he get these, Jamal? Were you successful in acquiring the dub?
No, unfortunately, I was not. I will give them credit though. They put a lot of effort into trying to get the raffle as fair as possible because they did through their app, and if I remember correctly, it held a charge on your card.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they did.
So I'll give them credit that. So I'll give them credit that they put that extra effort in to try to make it possible for manual users. I don't like raffles. I'd rather know if I got an L quick, like at least for like a release online. You got that L within like, I don't know, a long release lasts, I don't know, 5-10 minutes. Like you got an L quick. This one you have to wait.
Dude, I thought I had one because I checked my bank account and I see a charge for $190, and I was like, wow, I won a raffle at Juice again.
Yeah, that's
And then
that's unfortunate.
I checked the app and it's like you're entered or something like that. And I was like, that doesn't mean I won. What's going on?
That probably messed with a lot of people that didn't know that they do the pre-charge. They probably they probably all freaked out. Yeah, that's
yeah,
true.
but yeah, a shoe retails for $140, approximate resale $350 to $600. It's a pretty wide range right there. So that's it for the clot. So we also had another shoe release on Saturday, something really, really hot. That is ready made. So what is it, Jamal?
So we saw the ready-made by Nike Blazer mids. There was 2 different colorways of these. We saw them release in a white and a black colorway. Good profit on both of them. 160 retail. The resale is sitting about 400 to 500 depending on the sizes, but both colorways are reselling for about the same amount. It was pretty much sneakers. I mean, sneakers was the main place that you're trying to get these. There wasn't that. Almost everybody else did raffles. Unfortunately, it was a hard one to get. I was not able to get one. I entered. I wasn't able to get one. But you know what we say? Keep going. It's easy to enter on sneakers. Take you what, 10 seconds, Luis? May as well enter.
Exactly. Don't fall asleep. Be timely, be prompt. Get the dub. And if you can't get the dub, at least take the L and then try again. Try again.
Exactly. It's the best way to go about it. Just keep trying. Eventually, it'll work out.
Eventually. But what eventually happened and what did happen was the Air Jordan 4. I don't know how you pronounce it. It's Taupei.
I say Taupei. I don't know if that's right. I say Taupei.
Yeah, that released on Footsites, Foot Action, Shopify, other retailers. The retailers that get Jordan 4s and Jordans and whatnot. So a retail is $200, approximate resale $330, $360. This release was hot. Very
I saw a Jordan 4 going for that much. That's impressive. Over $300 for a Jordan 4, that's impressive.
No, yeah, it kind of gives off like a Travis Scott vibe when you look at it. Massive Travis Scott vibes.
Did you go for these? I hope you went for these.
I did. This is the shoe I went for. Unfortunately, I was not unable to get the shoe. I was very, I just didn't get it, dude. That's it.
Hey, that's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you can't win them all. The good thing is Nike keep pumping everything out, so we all go. There's always another one to go for.
Yeah, and you know what keeps on pumping out again and again and again and again? The following shoe.
That is very true. So what we saw was the Adidas Yeezy Boost 350 V2. We saw the 2 different colorways. They were regional exclusives. We saw Ash Stone and Ash Blue. Ash Stone was for Europe, Russia, Ukraine, and Asia Pacific. And then we saw the Ash Blue for North America, Latin America, Africa, Middle East, and India. So retail is $220 on both of them, as usual. Resale on the Ash Stone is sitting $280 to $320. On the Ash Blue is sitting $260 to $330. So decent profit. I honestly thought they were going to be a lot less than this. I can't remember if I said $240 last podcast, but I wasn't expecting this good. At the end of the day, to me, these are colorways. I don't know. I don't know if it's because they don't use a lot of different colors. They're still staying with the like very neutral toned colorways, but I don't know. It's just getting to the point that I feel like all 350s are somewhat similar. I don't know about
They
you.
all,
I don't know if you think the same, Luis.
they all look the same. I honestly I've stopped paying attention to 350 releases.
Yeah, I mean,
So
like they're still profitable, obviously. I mean, look at that. Like you getting like for the Ash Stone, you getting 280 to 320, and then for the Ash Blue, you getting 260 to 330. So it wasn't like the easiest shoe in the world to get. Definitely, people had a very good chance. I hope everybody's able to cop all the pairs that they were trying to get. But I don't know. It's just I don't know. I'm wondering what the next step for Adidas and Kanye is. I don't know if they can continue down. Like obviously they're still selling out, so they can continue down for a fair amount of time still selling the 350s. But I'm just wondering where's the glory days? I mean, they've had the 750s before. They were releasing a lot of 500s before. They had a lot more to offer, and now it just seems like it's 350s. Like you'll get what was I mean, we saw the all black 500s released last year, and then like before that, I don't remember last time we saw a 500 release. So it's just like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if they have enough to offer. Like, what the heck is their next step? I wonder where they're going. What Adidas' plan with this easy line is. Where they're going with it.
I don't know. It's a weird situation to be in, and frankly, I wouldn't want to be in it. But what I do know that I want to, get what I wish I did get was Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort London. So this came out on Sneakers EU and some other retailers in the EU. It was quite a small release, so it was kind of hard to get. So if you did get it, congratulations to yourself. Give yourself a pat on the back, a pat on your hand, a pat on the head. I don't know.
Patent everywhere.
Patent everywhere. Retail 175, approximate resale $300 $400. Quite the good profit margin right there. So this was definitely a release that everybody should have gone for. Even if you weren't in the EU or you weren't in the UK, you aren't somewhere near Europe, there's always a way to use a reshipper. We kind of stress us on every single podcast that we do, a reshipper. I don't know. I think it's gotten to a point where we've just been repetitive with using a reshipper. But at the end of the day, as long as he cop, that's what counts. Did he go? Did he go for this one, Jamal? Was this something that you tried getting, or you're like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna relax and sip some. What do you drink? Matcha tea?
Oh no! What did you say at the beginning of the podcast? Mai Tais or something like that?
Mai Tais, yeah.
I did go for them. Where did I try? Offspring? I think I tried on Offspring, but I wasn't able to cart, unfortunately, so I wasn't able to get a pair. It was a tough release. Like you said, it was a very limited release. It was a tough one.
Yeah, how do you feeling like a Mai Tai? So that was pretty much it for last week. Last week was a pretty strong week. Like every week, for some reason, we've been having back-to-back strong weeks. Our golf play time has been affected, but we keep doing drop time for you guys. So, we're here for you and for the community. But what hasn't been affected are this week's upcoming releases. They're just as crazy as last week, So today, Sunday the 28th, we have nothing releasing, thank God. Finally relax a bit,
Honestly.
Yeah, I'm just looking forward. Later today, I'm gonna go get some boba. Me and boba, it's good.
It's worth it. It's you deserve it with the amount of stuff you gotta deal with this upcoming week.
Yeah, man. But Monday, everything is gonna start to kick off. What's gonna happen on Monday, Jamal?
So on Monday, we will see the paint drip colorways of the Air Jordan 1 mid grade school, and there's also gonna be a low variant. Similar. I mean, they're both called paint drip. They're similar colorways. There's a bit difference between the mid and the lows, but this is going to be for European retailers. The mids retail for 90, not 900. The retail for 90. The lows retail for 75. Resale on the mids sitting about 170 to 200, and then on the lows sitting about 220 to 320. So very, very, very good money to be made on the lows. Same on the mids. Honestly, if you're not in the EU, still go for them. Well, you might not hear this until after the drop already happened, but for the future, make sure you go for them. Don't skip out just for the fact that the store is not in the US. Definitely good ones to go for. Luis, if you got time, you should even go for them.
No, yeah, definitely. It's definitely something I'm going to try to go after.
All right. And then also we'll see the Air Jordan 1 Zoom Comfort in the Monarch colorway. Again, this is going to be for European retailers, so EU people, you got some good stuff going on Monday. Retail 140, resale sitting about 160 to 180. So, you can make some side what the heck do they call it? Pocket money. That's what they call, not side. You can
Side
make some,
money, some
yeah,
side money.
I was like, that's not side money. You can make some nice pocket money. Maybe you'll go pay for Luis's
Oh,
burger. Yeah,
you got confused with side hustle.
maybe that's what I was thinking, but it wasn't a side hustle. I'm just looking at something simple. Yeah, but maybe you can pay for your boba. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe you can pay for a nice dinner. It's enough money in there to do something like that. So,
A Nobu.
uh, Nobu just for yourself. If you try to bring somebody and pay for them, I don't know about that. You might need to get 2 pairs, but yeah, there's still something in there. They're leaving something in there for you. But we still see some other drops on Monday in Europe. So yeah, again, Europe. Monday is for Europeans. What else do we see drop on Monday, Luis?
So yes, on Monday we're gonna see a Nike Air Force One Low Experimental. We're gonna see it in 3 different colorways. So we're gonna see it in the pink colorway, the sail colorway, and the black colorway. So like I said earlier, this is exclusive to Europe as of now. This release, we might see a wider release later on. Well, we did see a wider release.
Yeah, they've already released at a good amount of places. It's kind of just like, as we have seen, Nike, they like to make the releases last all year long. So this is just some other places in Europe that have yet to drop them.
So yeah, well, retail for the pink is 110. Well, yeah, for the pink is 110. Approximate resale 140, 200. For the sail colorway, retail is 110. Resale 170 to 220. And for the black colorway, retail is 110. Resale 150 to 190. So retail is 110 for all of them. So how about them apples? Yeah, that's it for Monday. Monday's a solid Monday. Tomorrow, let's see if release a podcast earlier in the day before everything releases. I highly doubt it though. So yeah, that's it for Monday. On Tuesday, the 2nd, we're gonna see the Carpet Company Nike Dunk High Royal Pulse release. This is on Sneakers EU. We'll see the USA release later on during the month, so stay tuned for that. Retail 125, approximate resale 600 through $700. So that's a good release right there. So, you know, we say this every single podcast. We emphasize this: reshipper, capital R. You know, reshipper. So if you haven't done it, do it. Is this something you're gonna go after, Jamal? Because I know the design is kind of crazy. Is this the introduction of you wearing Dunk Highs? Is this something we're gonna see happen on the Drop Time podcast? You stop wearing those awful looking Ultra Boost.
Whoa! Why are you trying to disrespect right now,
Jamal? Come on, bro.
Bro, I've seen the shoes you wear. Why are you trying to disrespect? I said nothing else about the shoes you wear, and you trying to disrespect. Come on, what is this?
I'm trying to create some controversy for the podcast, man. We need to have some sort of.
There's no need for that. If it's warranted, by all means. Why you have to disrespect my shoes?
Hey, what if Complex picks it up? Yeah, Drop Time podcast. Podcaster Jamal only wears Ultra Boost and refuses to wear Dunk Highs. That's a very good headline.
Well,
right there.
That headline will still work because these are still not a pair of shoes I'm gonna be wearing. They're good. I'm probably gonna be going for them, especially I'm probably gonna try to use a reshipper. The money's there, so there's no reason not to. But to put them on my, I can't imagine myself wearing a shoe that's worth $600. I'll just sell it and make the money.
On the big toe, Jamal. On the big toe, for the toe.
My toe is not worth that much. It's not worth it. It's worth it to reship it though. I'm gonna try to buy it, and if I buy it, I'm gonna sell it. I'm not putting my feet though. I can't do that. I know you're not into. I know you're not about to either, though. I seen the shoes you wear. I know you're not about to wear these. We all know. You don't have to lie to people. I know you're not about to wear these.
These are a little too different for me, you know.
Yeah, you can make that excuse. That's not the reason, but I know you're not about to wear these.
Hey, I'm just trying to cop and sell for some Nobu, man. So,
yeah, I'd rather eat some nice sushi instead of be wearing these. By all means, the people that want these instead, they got more money than me, so they can buy both. I can't do that.
Yeah, lately we've been flying Spirit.
Yeah, we're trying to upgrade eventually to Southwest, but right now we still on Spirit.
Hey, Southwest has a thing where you pay extra to board early.
So yeah, maybe, they also don't give you a seat.
Yeah, maybe one day.
It's like on a school bus. You just get on the bus and you gotta go find a seat.
Hey, what's up, Miss Frizzle? Shout out, Drop Time. So on Wednesday the 3rd, we're gonna see the women's Nike Air Max 90 Valentine's Day. Finally, it's hitting the United States.
Finally,
Let's see. Yeah, because they've already deleted like 3 single times. Dude. If I had a Valentine's Day, like a Valentine, she would have left me already by now, dude. It's so tragic. What is Nike doing to men?
Or you should reach out to them and say that, like, hey, because of you guys, I was supposed to get these for my Valentine, and yeah, you guys are like 2 weeks late now, and she left already.
That's it. You're just single, and you can't even mingle, bro, because you're not even in the mood.
Well, you're also still waiting for the shoes to come out.
It's just an all around bad situation, man.
Yeah,
Retail 150, current resale 180 to 220. Yeah, man. So if you have a girl, then I hope you reship them from somewhere, or you got them from somewhere, because this is a ways out from Valentine's Day, quite a ways out.
I mean, at this point, you're gonna have to just save them for the next Valentine's Day.
I doubt it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Hey, good luck to anybody trying to go for these. And Nike, I hope you keep the date on this one. You've done it. You've delayed it enough times. I hope you keep the date on this one.
I hope so too. And that's it for Wednesday. Solid Wednesday. You know what? What's next from Wednesday? Thursday. What's happening on Thursday, Jamal?
So the first thing on Thursday we'll see is the Nike Dunk Low City Market. So retail on these is 110. Resell, the estimated that we are expecting is 350 to 500. Of course, this price can fluctuate after the drop happens, but that's some expectations we have right now. I think it's a solid colorway. It's reminiscent to what's the other one's called? That was on the. It was based on markets also, like on street markets. Street Hawker, that's what it's called.
Okay.
I think it's. I might be completely wrong, but I just like how the colorway looks to me. I think it's reminiscent of the Street Hawker colorway. Yeah, it's a good. It's. I mean, like we've always said, dunk low, go for it. It don't make a difference what the heck the color is. They're all good, and this is another good one. So try to get them. It's probably gonna be hard, just like all the dunk lows. Sneakers gonna be your best friend on this one, but we'll see what other opportunities you have to get those. And then also on Thursday, we will see the women's Air Jordan 1 mid apricot orange colorway drop. So retail 125. These, I have a feeling, are going to be somewhat like all the other mids we see, and I guess all the other Nike drops we see. They're going to be over the next few months. So probably expect the resale to be very high for a long time until at some point, if ever, we see a lot of people dropping. But retail 125, resale, our expectation is about 250 to 350. So if you get these, you got some, not like you can keep these, or not these, but you can buy a pair of shoes and you can go to Nobu. You can take your friends to Nobu and you good. Like
Or you can go to the farmer's market and buy some apricots and oranges.
I mean, you could do that. Yeah, if you wanna. Yeah, if you wanna be like, if you wanna match the shoe, I guess you can do that. That's one way to go about it.
You're like, nah, I want the sushi, bro.
Yeah, I prefer the sushi. I'm not trying to just have some apricots and oranges. I just went through the hassle of getting this shoe, and all I get out of it was apricot and orange. Nah, that's not enough.
Yeah,
but there's some big things dropping also on Thursday. Luis, what is your favorite day of the week?
Every Thursday is Supreme Thursdays. What's up, guys? Yeah, Supreme Thursdays once again. Yeah, so Thursday we're gonna see Supreme Nike SB Dunk Low Mean Green, retail 110, approximate resale 700 through 1,100. That is fat with the PH, quite fat, right there. We're also gonna see a Nike SB Dunk Low Barkroot Brown, approximate retail 110, approximate resale 700 through 1,100. We're also gonna see the Nike Dunk SB Low in the black colorway. These numbers are crazy. All these resale numbers are just wild. Retail 110, approximate resale 700, 1,100, and we're also finally going to see the Supreme Nike SB Dunk Low in the Hyper Royal colorway. This colorway is, I don't know, I think it's one of the best ones in my opinion. Resale 700 through 1,100, but every single time Supreme does a release of SBs, we always see a wider release later in the month. So if you don't get these, you can always try to get them on SB And you know what we say, reshipper,
Try to
reshipper.
get them
So
on SB.
I mean, on sneakers,
Oh, I'm like, what the heck is SB?
on sneakers, yeah. So, you know, sneakers. There's always like sneakers Europe, and there's sneakers US, and sneakers. Some Latin American countries have them too. Um, but what's your favorite Nike SB out of all these, Jamal? Which one?
I think I'm gonna go with the black or the Barkroot brown. I'll probably go with the Barkroot brown, honestly. The green is a bit bright for me. Barkroot brown, I like that one.
Okay, I don't know. The green is cool, dude. I like it.
Yeah, you like bright. I mean, the first thing you said was the Hyper Royal, so you like bright. I know you like bright colorways.
Yeah.
Is this something, if you cop this, is this something you keep?
No, I wouldn't keep. I stopped buying shoes for my collection. The only thing I'm buying now are like sandals and loafers. That's it. Like LV loafers.
LV2.
Yeah, you know, I just had to throw it out there. You know,
I know you try to sneak that in. I'm gonna make that public. You man said LV.
But yeah, Supreme Thursday is really solid. Supreme Thursday. The rest of the look, the releases for Thursday still haven't been released as of the recording date of the podcast. So once they are public, we will make them known to everybody on the timeline. So that's it for Supreme Thursday as of now. Really solid Supreme Thursday. We have one more shoe dropping on Thursday. What is it, Jamal?
So we already saw this shoe drop in Europe. It was the Air Jordan 4 Golf in the white cement colorway. The expectations, we'll see that drop in the US on the 4th. We'll see how good Nike holds their word to the fact that it will drop on the 4th, but that's the expectation right now. Retail $220. Yeah, it is a bit more because it's a golf shoe. They had to add those spikes on the bottom. They charge you extra $20 for that. I don't know what's up with that, but resell about $240 to $400. Golf and Jordan golf shoes, they got. I mean, you can make some money. Like, you can make some good money, especially in. I think it's like specifically size 13. I think that's like the one size that hits. So definitely look out to try to cop some of these if you're trying to flip them. There's some money to be made. It's pretty good. Is this something well, I understand you just said that you're only buying LV loafers, but is this something you're gonna add to the golf attire collection?
If I get them, I will keep them. This is the only exception I'll make.
Okay.
But if I don't, well, I'm not gonna
go
out and
buy them. You're not
gonna
pay resale.
Yeah, I'm not gonna pay resale. I haven't paid resale ever for a pair of shoes.
Ever.
And I never plan to. That's just something I want to throw out there to the public. I don't pay resale, you know, because I always cop. I don't always cop, but no, yeah, I don't pay resale. I'm against paying resale because you could always get a shoe and trade up.
Yeah, that's a good way to go about it.
Yeah, trade up. You could just trade, and there's always people who want to trade. I've seen some really, really wild trades that make no sense to me. That make sense to the person who's trying to get the item they want. You know, so that's the sort of stuff we're on right now.
That's the one advantage of trading is it can be subjective. If somebody's been looking for a shoe and to other people it's worthless, but they've been looking for it, hey, it can be in your advantage.
Exactly. That's it for Thursday. Pretty solid Thursday. Good start of Thursday. I don't know. So on Friday the 5th, we got the Nike Dunk High Dark Curry. Finally, we see the United States. It's been late. It's been delayed so many times, but it's finally hitting the US. Retail 120, resale 170, 190. This is definitely something that is nice. You know, this is a nice shoe. Definitely something to get. You know, wear it. You know, maybe take it on a date. Just you and the shoe, not you and the girl. This is something. This is really nice.
You can put the shoe like. Do you take them off the feet and put them on their own chair?
Basically, dude.
All right then. Are they gonna get curry? Like, you're gonna go get curry with the shoes, and they get dark curry.
Only vegetarian.
Okay.
Curry.
All right, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But the other thing we see drop on Friday is the Casablanca by New Balance 327. This is gonna be a wide drop. You're gonna see them drop on New Balance actually, so there's gonna be a fair chance to get them New Balance. A few other places dropping them. like end clothing, sneakers and stuff like there's gonna be a good amount. I think it's gonna be all the regular New Balance retailers drop these, so watch out for these. Retail 130, resell right now sitting about right now. Actually, the resale is like 250 to 300.
Wow.
I think it's gonna go down. Obviously, you got more supply, the price go down. That's just how it goes. But still, you can make some money off of these. Our expectation is about 200 to 250. Casablanca New Balances are good. 327s are still pretty hot. The combination of the two, I think that's where you get some nice money to be made. So definitely look out for those. Watch out for the tweets about that one. That's the last thing on Friday, and then to end off the week on Saturday the 6th. Luis, what's the first few shoes that we see drop?
So on the 6th, we're going to see the Air Jordan 1 High OG in the University colorway. This shoe is going to release at all regular retailers that release the Jordan 1s. So we're going to see it at Footside, sneakers, Shopify stores, and whatnot. Retail 170, approximate retail 250 to 400. That's crazy right there. That is crazy. So we're also going to see the, I guess you can say like the global release of the cloth Nike Air Max 1, because the depth is a wider release right here. Maybe on the 6th, we are not 100% sure yet, but we put it on the list. So, if we put it on there, it's going to happen. The retail 140, approximate retail $350 to $600. We might see the market readjust on the price right there. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Are you going to go after this one, Jamal?
Oh yeah, 100%. I think the campaign is pretty funny because the toe box is clear, and in the campaign they did for these, the person one wearing socks, so you get to see their toes. I wonder how many people are actually gonna wear the shoe like that.
How do their toes look like?
I mean, I wasn't like analyzing the toes. I just saw that the foot had no sock on it.
No, but I'm saying like, do they look normal or something?
Again, I didn't analyze the toes. I saw the picture and I moved on. I'm not trying to stare at somebody's feet.
All right, I'm just gonna take this part out of the podcast. So
no, you should keep it. You should keep it. That's good. You should keep it in. You should keep the whole thing in. Even keep this right now in.
I don't know. So on.
Well, this man trying to have me talk about feet. I was just trying to make a statement about the fact that the campaign they didn't have the socks. Okay, I do want to know what's up with, like, I understand this was a thing that people make clear shoes. Who was it? I know Virgil did it for the Converse.
Bape did it first.
Yeah, okay, and then like in recent history, so Babe did it. Virgil did it on the Converse when they did the 10, and then there was like another like 2 or 3 shoes that had it. What's up with, like, is it to show your socks? Like, what's up with a clear shoe? I don't get it.
I don't know, man. Like, showing socks is not really in fashion right now. That was very like 2011, 2013, I guess you can say, when we've talked about this before, like the whole stand sock thing.
Yeah,
it was cool back then, but is it really cool now? Is that what?
No, I think the phase of like having like designs on the socks and everything, I mean, in my opinion, I think it faded out. Maybe kids in like high school and middle school, maybe they still mess with that stuff, but I think it faded out. I don't know. I can't speak on their behalf. So maybe if somebody out in middle school or high school or something like that, or maybe they live in a certain area of the country, a certain area of the world that socks are still a big thing like they used to be. If you want to tweet at us, we can talk about it. Maybe you can come on a podcast or something like that. We can talk about it. I personally, I mean, of course, go for the shoe. We're not saying don't go for the shoe. I personally can't imagine wearing a shoe that's clear where you can see my feet. I don't get that.
Yeah, well, just wear socks, Jamal. Do us a favor.
Yeah. No, I'm not about to be like the campaign and I wear socks. That's too much.
Wait. The guy wasn't wearing socks?
No, in the campaign, the campaign that Juice did for it. I'm pretty sure it's on their website still. I'll see if I can find it for you real quick.
I thought that's why I kept asking about like the guy's feet, because I thought he was wearing like cool socks.
No, he didn't have. You could see his foot.
You could see like his like bare.
Yeah. You could see. How else can I see his toes?
That's why I meant, because you can see like people's feet
That's
with
why we're leaving
socks.
it in, so you can talk about it. Here, I'll send it to you right now. You can legit see this guy's. Leave all of this in. This is like, there's absolutely nothing wrong with leaving this in.
Dude, that is weird.
Did you find it or no? I'm about to
No,
send.
no,
Okay.
but that's just weird, dude. Like wearing shoes without
Yeah,
socks.
yeah, bro.
That's
Like everybody go to Juice's site. Like if you actually want to see what this, if you want to look at somebody's foot,
I don't
like
want
by
to.
all means.
I don't want to look at that. I just click on it and
Yeah.
I
Okay, it's
close
not.
the
Okay,
window.
it's not nasty. You're not showing something like they were willing to put this on the internet. This is a normal place. Anyways, you guys can look at detailed pictures. There's detailed pictures of the shoe also on what I'm saying. So go to juicestore.com. Go to their blog. I think you hit editorial on the top left, and you'll find the one for the Clot Air Max ones.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
the best way to
understand.
go about it. I don't get it. I mean, like the shoe looks cool. Like when they have the pictures of just the shoe with nobody wearing them, like it looks cool because the insole has stuff on it. So like it looks cool that you can see through it, but I don't know, when you put a foot in it, it doesn't. I don't know. I don't get it.
You gotta emphasize barefoot because I didn't understand what what you were trying to convey.
All right, I'll give a public service announcement. If you go, you're gonna see somebody's barefoot in the shoe. Like the toe box is clear. You'll see their foot.
Yeah, it's not something that's it's a vibe, but that besides that whole toe situation on Saturday, we got one more release. What's the last release, Jamal?
So the last thing we'll see is the Air Jordan 1 Low Berlin Gray. So these are set to release in Europe on sneakers. Well, that so far that's the only places that I've seen that's dropping them. Of course, follow the Twitter, keep those post notifications on, and you will be updated if we find anybody else. I expected. I mean, I don't think there's anything special about this. Usually, when they label it for a city, they keep it limited. I don't know if that's gonna be the case with these. Like I just said, watch out on the Twitter, keep most post notifications on, and you'll know about everything. But retail 100, resale expectations are about 200 to 300. Yeah, it's a solid colorway. I mean, this reminds me of kind of like the gray camo lows, and those are doing numbers. So I expect good things out of this one. I think this is gonna be a solid shoe to try to flip. If you're trying to get these for personal, you better try hard because I don't think it's gonna be that easy to get these.
Yep, and that's pretty much it for this week's podcast. Thank you for listening to Drop Time, self-proclaimed number one podcast that covers the latest sneaker releases.
And as we always say, make sure you follow us on Twitter. You can listen to this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify. Also got that posted up on YouTube and anywhere else you listen to your podcast. On the Twitter, make sure you're following us. Make sure you got those post notifications on because that is how you stay up to date. That's how you cop stuff. The only way you're going to find success is if you get those post notifications on. And also, you can go find us out on Instagram. You know what? Anybody listening to the end of the podcast, watch out for the Instagram. You might be seeing some. You might be seeing some unseen shoes coming up, dropping soon. Get posted up on the Instagram. So I'm like, this is what we'll do, Luis. We're not gonna post them on Twitter for a bit. We'll post them up on Instagram, and it's whatever the Instagram followers, they'll see it, and then anybody listening to the podcast and they actually listen to the end, they're about to see some. They're about to see some pictures of some upcoming shoes, and there's some good ones. I got some pictures of some upcoming shoes. There's some good ones. Like this is not something you want to miss out on. So that's like those people listening to the end. That's something you'll know about. But yeah, make sure you got those post notifications on. That is how you find the success. As I've already said, thank you for listening to the podcast. And that's how things go.
On behalf of the Drop Time team, we wish you good luck, good health, and good vibes all around. Peace.